All right. Now we're doing freeCodeCamp, JavaScript algorithms and data structures, intermediate algorithm scripting, search and replace. All right. So now we're going to perform a search and replace on the sentence using the arguments provided and return the new sentence. The first argument is the sentence to perform the search and replace on. The second argument is the word that we're going to be replacing, so the before, this one right here. And then the third argument is what we're going to be replacing the second argument with, or the after, this thing right here. So we're going to note that we're going to preserve the case of the first character in the original word when we're replacing it. So for example, if we mean to replace the word book with a capital B with the word dog with a lowercase d, we're going to replace it as capital D dog, like that, right? So that being said, let's come over here and let's bring this one down with a copy and change this to capital L, leaped. And then let's change this jump right here to capital J. And let's change this jump to capital J as well, all right? That way we have both of those cases, right? So the first thing we're going to do over here inside the function is we're going to do an if statement to check if the first letter of the before is capital, like in this case. So we'll say if before at 0 equals before at 0 dot to uppercase, like that. So if this is uppercase, what we're going to do is say after now equals after at 0 dot to, dot to uppercase, dot to uppercase, like that, plus after dot slice from 1, all right? So it's going to be the first letter plus everything after the first letter, right? And so if we do console.log after, we will get leaped like this when we have jumped as, when we have this J capital, right? So that works. Let's take this, get rid of it. Let's take this and copy it. And then we're going to come down here and say else. And then we're just going to paste this right here. You get rid of this space right there. And we're going to change this upper right here to lower. So lower like that. And let's do a console.log after here. Console.log after. All right. And now we can see when the jumped is lowercase. All right. In this case, we're going to change leaped to lowercase. All right. So that's how that works. And now we're going to come down here. Let's put some spaces in. We're going to come down here and say console.log. Actually, let's do this. We're going to say let, what are we going to say? Replaced string equal str.replace. And then we've done replace so many times so far. We already know the first thing is going to be the pattern. So we'll go before, all right, and we'll replace it with after, like that. All right, so let's come down here and say console.log replaced string, and we'll see we've got the capital L for leaped, and we've got the lowercase l for leaped right here. Yes, and that's exactly what we're looking for. So let's just come over here and take this and say return replaced string, right? And let's wrap this one up in parentheses like this. And then in front of it, say console.log, and we'll see it still works. And then we'll just run the test, looks good, and submit it. All right. Now we're on to DNA pairing, and we'll see you next time.